It's the music that everybody hates. I want to vomit in my mouth when I hear it.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. It's a sick beat. And manny-mac made that when he was in high school for himself. So, you know, he is a real rags to riches story, but he's still a rag.
Folks, XWW has existed for 20 years. As the leader of Money Enterprises, manny-mac, Luke Fury, the tag team champions, Gifted as Hell, Ian Maxwell and Yaya.
And Pleb Noah coming up the rear.
And XWW heavyweight champion Quest.
The Reaper of Souls.
And the only man in XWW's history to hold that title twice. That belt has been held by luminaries like J.D. Drake, LeBron Cozone, Terry Morton,
Psycho Boy Fodder, who had to relinquish the belt due to an attack who I suspect was Money Enterprises.
Madman Fulton, Bosworth. The list goes on and on. He is the only person to do that, hold that belt twice. So I will give it up for him for that. I will not give it up for him for his current demeanor and his affiliation with Money Enterprises.
Money Enterprises no longer officially in control of XWW. That is in the hands of Insane. But still, whoever controls the belts holds a lot of sway in this company.
And right now, Money Enterprises has a lot of gold on them.
And when you have manny-mac's pockets, you can buy yourself some time.
Well. Hey, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. That's all you got? This is all you got. We got a call that Carolina Beer Temple needed some people to come out here, so they called the hottest group in wrestling, and you're in here looking at it. So why don't you, everyone now, clap your hands for the hottest group in XWW.
That's the work of everyone in
now,
XWW.
Obviously, the education level must be low in Matthews, North Carolina, because I heard some boos, and I don't appreciate that. If you don't know, my name's manny-mac, and I will stand in this damn ring for the next 2 hours while you stare at my beautiful face.
If that happens, do I still get paid, Jack?
I will demand respect.
Dom, you gotta make
each
sure
and one of you can get your ass in this ring if you think you got something to say.
Don't be a mark.
Oops.
As you can see, there's no guardrails. We're not scared of nobody in Matthews, North Carolina. Now what I want you to do is clap your hands and show some respect for the XWW Tag Team Champions, Ian Maxwell and Yaya.
Ian Maxwell, the longest reigning United States champion, now a dynamic duo with Yaya.
Formidable tag team, that is for sure.
And now I want you to give it up for the hottest rookie in pro wrestling. Almost won the Queen's Cup. Give it up for Luke Fury.
The young legend.
Luke Fury's been lying about his age since he was a zygote.
If you don't know, my outfit costs more than each and one of you in this damn place. They call me manny-mac. I could buy each and every one of you 10 times over. If you need a loan, don't call me because I don't give a shit about none of you.
Manny, the man whose jersey you're wearing was charging more.
Now, I am going to take this time to introduce the true XWW heavyweight champion. Give it up for Quest.
There is some wild things being said right now.
All right. I'm going to reintroduce myself. I am the real XWW champion.
Quest was a hero of XWW for 20 years.
I am also, just last year, the first annual Capone Cup winner. So basically, this is my home.
Yes, Quest did win it at the old Carolina Beer Temple.
Yes, he did.
But even as disrespectful as you are, your champion, I want to get to know you.
As now, Quest. Two of our more vocal fans here.
Wow.
Bringing out the signs.
Walmart to come out here today?
XWW is making stars out of its own
look,
fans.
Look. Everybody, if you've been following us, there's an announcer named Ernesto, and his mother is here. Mommy's boy, your mommy's here.
Oh, man. Don't insult Abuela Santana.
No.
Costa Rica's greatest export. Come on.
Actually,
Sir.
that's rude of me to assume she's an abuela.
I am the real XWW champion, and I punch people in the mouth for a living.
Quest, come on.
What do you do? What is your name and what do you do?
Brandon, I'm in banking.
You're banking? Everybody, he's a scammer.
Oh.
Don't ever
Watch your
bank
tongue,
with
Quest.
him.
JP
He'll scam
Lehman
you
is
out
part of
all
Money
your money.
Enterprises.
How's the stocks doing anyway?
But it should be noted, Quest still does not actually like Manny-Mac. They can't
Sir.
stand each other.
I don't
Quest
know why.
will
What is your
claim
name
I
and what
don't
do
know
you do?
why.
Uncle
that
Boss
this is a strictly
goes on
business
over
relationship.
Rat's ass.
Okay, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
I figured that. Another bum
God.
in here for a free
Quest.
show. I tell you, is there anybody in here worth anything? What is your name and what do you do?
I'm Nathan. I'm from Charlotte.
You rep Charlotte?
I love Charlotte.
Hold up. What do you do?
I love wrestling. One more thing. You're going to get beat down with the champion.
You're dumb. That's the dumbest answer I've ever heard.
Quest, are we allowed to say that?
Now,
You know, my
ladies
mother
and gentlemen, I want y'all
had a fit about
say
Bash
hello
Caliban calling a little girl
to
ugly.
Charlotte's very
Yeah.
own comedian, Brian Scott.
Brian and Tommy Scott, the father and son duo that are a huge part of our fan base, Dom.
Now,
Super
let me
fan of the
tell
year
you
is hot and
guys,
heavy right
Brian Scott claims to be a super fan.
This is going to be stupid, yo.
But let me tell you who the true super fan is.
Quest is going to go
It's
wild.
Jamie Weatherly.
Jamie Weatherly.
Unloaded.
Buy it now.
Ladies,
Not sponsored, but we're going to give that shout out anyway.
ladies
Jamie
and
has done so
gentlemen,
much for XWW.
Come on, Quest.
Free
You've
of
been
charge.
told that it's Money Enterprise versus XWW. But let me tell you, the advertisement is all wrong. Because this man is the founder of XWW. Because of him, you guys are here.
Manny-Mac and
These
Quest are
guys
Day One
right
OGs.
here
They are
are
the
the
thread.
XWW Tag Team Champions.
Gifted as hell. Coined by Dom Douglas.
Yep. Look, I give
This
credit
guy
where credit's
right
due.
here is the future of XWW.
Ian had a horrific 2024. I can
And
see why
ladies
he
and
joined.
gentlemen, I am the real XWW champion. So
And
understand this. This is Team XWW. And tonight, we'll prove it.
it is going to be a debut for XWW.
Dom, are you ready to ride him, cowboy?
Introducing first, coming to us from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 212 pounds, this is Kay Holiday.
Jay Holiday has a habit of stealing random things from people. He's kind of like Rocket Raccoon in that aspect.
Although not as cuddly as Rocket.
No, just don't offer him an arm, a leg, or an eyeball. and you'll be fine. It looks like today, though, he's behaved himself adequately, as I don't see him stealing anything from anybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, Kay Holiday is a prick, but I think that he has a softer side inside of him. The work he has done for Western North Carolina
Yes.
in the wake of the tragedies of the hurricane.
Along with UCW as well. I'll shout them out.
Former UCW champion,
And
defended
his opponent
that belt
from
in
Dry Rock,
XWW last year
Wyoming.
against Lil Panda.
Weighing in at 175 pounds, this is Cowpoke Paul.
Cowpoke Paul, the rootinest, tootinest cowboy from the West, making his appearance through the crowd here. And I was about to say, I know for a fact, in attendance tonight is Mook Massacre, a big figurehead in UCW as well. Shout out to them. If I get in trouble for saying that, I don't care. Real represents real, and I'm glad that they were able to rebuild that part of North Carolina and Asheville that was affected last year.
At the end of the day, the wrestling wars are the ones we make up in our own head. And man, Cowpoke Paul, trained in the Pittsburgh scene. He is also from Appalachia. And we're all working together to restore that part of our great nation, Dom. Yeehaw!
Hey, look, it says it on the back. That's why I said it.
I like it. Cowboy.
This crowd is wild, and I appreciate Carolina Beer Temple for the energy.
And we are going to be here throughout the year in XWW, folks.
Yeah, we are here all year. Carolina Beer Temple, all the big shows, if you will, the special live events are going to take place here.
This is our third home now between Lenny Boy Brewing Company in Charlotte, North Carolina, between the Waxhaw Tap House in Waxhaw, and now in Carolina Beer Temple in Matthews, North Carolina. We are the Charlotte metro area wrestling promotion.
We are everywhere, and we are making a statement weekly almost at this point, sometimes twice a week. And if you could check out all the action live, if you can't do that, XtremeTVOnline.com.
$4.99 a month, first 5 days are free. I'm sorry, Dom, I owe you a Coke. And man, Cowpoke Paul. Remember the square dancing fad, Dom?
Vaguely.
Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand.
I appreciated Garth way more.
Sold out the Bank of America Stadium 2 nights in a row not too long ago.
Yeah. Amazing show, live show still. Thunder rolls, especially with that third verse.
And man, speaking of a great live show, Extreme World Wrestling, Dom.
Crowd is mixed here, chanting for Cowpoke, Paul, and Holiday's collar elbow tie up now.
Well, that's the thing about XWW. Even though we have some real baddies here, they appreciate the people who stick to XWW. Cowpoke Paul needs to earn the trust of these people as a freelancer.
Cowpoke Paul. I love what he just did to K to get in his head. two guns in the corner. Holiday, though, looks to be trying to slow down Cowpoke Paul's initial burst of energy.
You know, I feel a kinship with Cowpoke Paul. I was talking to him earlier. Whenever people see him, they think he's Jack Perry, and whenever people see me, they think I'm White Mike.
Fair. Very fair.
As now, collar and elbow tie-up.
Both men have animosity. Didn't get the show right through there. Paul in the corner. Referee Cliff breaks them both up. And now the fingers have been twisted, but Holiday with a kick to the ribs. Side headlock now. Bouncing Holiday off the ropes. Paul eats a shoulder block.
Trying to shake some feeling back into his arm.
Leapfrog by Cowpoke. Arm drag attempt blocked by Holiday. Cowpoke sticks him up, steps on the foot, and now he's riding Holiday. Ride him, Cowpoke. But he gets slammed into the corner.
Damn. Hopefully the clown will come in to calm down Kay Holiday.
big chop by Holiday.
You know, Dom, some wrestlers talk about doing cowboy-ish. This guy actually does it.
Holiday charges forward but gets caught, foot swept. And
Yeehaw!
once again, riding him
Whipping him
cowboy.
like a government mule, Dom.
Save a horse riding. Okay, Holiday? Okay, you know what? I apologize out there, listening audience. That was probably the dumbest stuff I've said this year.
Damn, now I want to go to a Big and Rich concert.
Cowpoke Paul wanting some sportsmanship with a friendly gesture handshake. Holiday, will he replicate?
Thank God, you know.
Oh, and he spit right in the face of Cowpoke, and that enraged him. Ducks the clothesline, discus, forearm.
Uh-oh.
DDT in the middle of the ring, and Cowpoke is down and out.
Almost stayed up for a second. 1, 2, oh no.
Cowpoke kicks out. And now Kay Holiday with a boot to the throat of Cowpoke.
It's now Cowpoke Paul.
Stomping the hand of Cowpoke. Club to the back.
And actually, you know what? The chest hair and stuff, the mustache. Cowpoke Paul actually looks like Magnum TA's long-lost son.
That was one of my favorite wrestlers when I was growing up. Oh, but eats a boot right to the jaw.
That's
Holiday
about
goes
his
for the pin.
stepdaughter, the better. It's going to be cut.
No, it won't.
As now, Kay Holiday.
Jack, you'll understand, XWW, the outrageous things I've said have all made it to air.
Well, you know what? That's why you're poor, Dom, because you keep paying fines.
Yeah. And letters from HR. That's why I'm on my best behavior today at Carolina Beer Temple.
Also, you spend too much on Magic the Gathering.
Dragons and Tarkir comes out 2 weeks from now.
You can hear Dom talk about this probably on the Goblin Grenade podcast.
On Max Heroes and Villains YouTube channel, sister company to XWW.
Right here in Matthews, North Carolina.
Now Cowpoke, though, reverses the whipping in the corner. Holiday eats an elbow. Now a forearm. Cowpoke has a head of steam his way. Up and over. Oh! They telegraphed it and Cowpoke saw it. Now we do-si-do. Round and round they go. Oh!
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of Cowpoke Paul.
And Holiday laid out in the middle of the ring here.
And
Cowpoke
man.
needs to capitalize on this.
Cowpoke Paul feeling like an animal, like his hairy chest.
And now goes for that tornado DDT out of the corner, but Holiday blocks, trips up Cowpoke.
Oh my God!
Goes for a pin, and Cowpoke could be out here. 2. Cowpoke gets a shoulder up at 2.
Kay Holiday arguing his case with 2021 Referee of the Year, Cliff Stanley. And Cowpoke back on his feet. But
Goes for a
wait,
snapmare, Poke blocks it. And now Cowpoke hits that tornado DDT.
oh my
Goes
God!
for the pin. 2.
Oh my
3,
God!
And Cowpoke victory.
Here's your winner, Cowpoke Paul!
In his XWW debut, Cowpoke Paul puts himself in the winner's column.
Folks, Cowpoke in the winner's payroll, if you will, after a hard-fought victory against Kay Holiday here in the opening matchup of XWW Survival. Thank God he a country boy.
A country boy is all I'll ever be.
Country road, take me home. That's Fallout 76, sorry.
Yeah, you were singing John Denver. I was singing the guy from Stained. As now,
I want to
Cowpoke
say
Paul-
something so bad, but I'll get fired if I do about that guy. And folks, we're about to switch things up here to the Hardcore Championship match between Bash Caliban and Little Panda. Things are going to get a little extreme here at the Beer Temple.
Bash
Carolina
Caliban
Beer Temple.
lost his last encounter with Little Panda for the hardcore title, but he decided he was taking Heather with him anyway.
He stole Heather and brought her home with him.
And man, we're not even going to pretend that the doors aren't coming out.
Folks, both competitors have basically told our security staff, shout out to them as well. They are working overtime tonight here at the Beer Temple, Carolina Beer Temple.
Yeah, this place packed up fast, Dom.
Yeah, it did. Personally, I've been here since about 12:30, helped set up and whatnot, what little I can do. And then around like 5 o'clock, people started slowly
The following
trickling
contest scheduled for one fall.
in. And then I blinked, the next thing I know,
And
it's
is
it.
for, as you can see, the XWW Hardcore Championship.
Cliff Stanley with his gloves on in preparation for what I'm sure is a bunch of debris about to fly.
Introducing first, from Gold Hill, North Carolina. He weighs in this evening at 170 pounds. He is the XWW Hardcore Champion, Bash Caliban.
Keep in mind, Bash Caliban did not win the Hardcore Championship. He simply stole it. I'll forgive some first day mistakes, Dom.
Yes, Bash Caliban is not the champion. He stole the belt last week at Waxhaw Tap House.
In his one time as Hardcore Champion in 2024, Bash Caliban developed a deep bond with the belt, and he named it Heather.
And he wants Heather, and not the first person to do it. Remember, internet title, Baby Blue, Cam Jackson, years ago. Pandemonium is about to run wild at Carolina Beer Temple.
Another person with deep ties to their belts, Saif Al-Sabah, who will be challenging the Internet and Television Championships later on in this evening.
Yes, he will.
And introducing the challenger from Southeast Asia, weighing in tonight at 400 bamboo shoots. This is Lil Panda.
You've been amused by my hatred of Panda. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give credit where credit is due. In his time here in XWW, his 2 years here, he has had one of the most prolific careers on this roster. That being said, I hope this is the match where he dies.
Oh gosh, the more things change, the more things stay the same with you, Jack, when it comes to Panda.
Just been informed Bash has stolen Panda's belt. What is Panda going to do about it tonight?
You guys try to take our jobs, Dom.
Lil Panda is the champion here, the hardcore champ.
And Lil Panda looks like he's playing night crawlers with himself. Dom, how come we don't play night crawlers anymore?
I don't know. What are they? Folks, XWW Hardcore Division is hard-hitting, highly dangerous and crazy if you ask me. You couldn't pay me to do what these guys do. Even if I didn't have a ceramic hip.
And man, Lil Panda finds new ways to almost kill himself.
And folks, we have a lot of craziness about to happen here. And Panda, with the Panda Thez press, beating Bash now. Kick his butt, Panda.
As now the
Craziness.
match officially underway.
It's XWW Hardcore Division. Sometimes you never know when the match happens. Panda, though, goes through the door, and it folds in half.
right from the jump, Dom.
Referee Cliff making sure Panda can continue. Bash capitalizing on this misfortune of Panda.
And yes, now that the bell has been rung, falls count anywhere.
And Panda's bell has been rung apparently too.
The belt was originally under 24/7 rules last year, but that has since been suspended.
And that was when Quest was the commissioner of XWW.
Yep.
Oh, stomp right to the Panda skull. Is this technically considered animal abuse?
As now, Bash Caliban taking it out on Panda.
The better man Bash already with the opening here, setting up Panda on that other door with bad intentions here.
And Bash Caliban never gonna win the popularity contest with the XW.
Oh my God! Panda out of the way, and Caliban eats you know what through that door.
Good Lord! And this is Panda's chance.
Caliban kicks out and then slams his head accidentally on the door. Not the brightest move he's made, but you know what? When you're the better man, sometimes things happen. And now action spilling to the outside here.
Oh,
hey, Jack,
man.
we can see everything now.
Yeah.
From here. We don't have to stand on our seats.
Hooray!
As this insanity breaks out into the crowd here.
And thank you once again to the Carolina Beer Temple at their new location.
Look, Beer Temple, I will say this, is a very intimate affair. We have no guardrails here, and that's by design. And now
we're like a wrestling speakeasy, Dom.
Fan interaction. Somebody sign that person. I think that might have been my grandma if she was still alive.
As now,
and now,
the young XWW
sign that person. I heard that from here.
Despite the surly people here, Dom, this is a family show. Family can be brought together to inflict violence on Bash Caliban.
Anything goes in these hardcore matches. Now Panda separating, running traffic here, and
now we're losing sight of things.
Man, I thought we were going to be able to see everything, and now they're on the other side of the venue, and we can't see anything.
They might come up the mezzanine.
Please don't. So, Jack, now that we can only assume, we're just going to guess, but not in an ignorant way like I've done in the past.
Yeah.
Look, these violent matches happen in the hardcore division where action spills anywhere and everywhere. You got to be built different to be part of this XWW hardcore division. And folks, the action is still brawling out here as they're brawling into the crowd here. What is going on? I don't know where they went. My mic does not go that far. And folks, I've lost eyes on everything. So I'm gonna drink some water, get my throat healed up.
Action spilling back in, Dom.
It is? Okay, awesome. I took the opportunity to use some chloroseptic for my throat. And now, we patiently wait for the real rival of Bash and Panda.
Bash Caliban took
and it looks
advantage.
Like Bash,
yes.
It looks like Bash has the upper hand here.
He was whipping Panda like a government mule.
But now Panda's found another door. This does not spell good for
God
both
closed
men.
the door on Little Panda, and he opened another one for him.
Can anybody close the you-know-what door? Haven't you people ever heard of doing that? Oh, they pay me to do this. I love it. And now Bash with a boot to Panda, who's like sprawled out on the outside. Folks, there's no protective mats here at XWW. So every time you fall down on this concrete, it hurts way more. Now Bash throws a chair into the ring. The Panthers may want to sign this man as a backup. I would say as their quarterback, but at the end of last year, who was their quarterback? Young? No, is it Young?
Yes.
He started lighting it up towards the last couple of games of the year. But Caliban now meeting the ring apron and not the way he wanted to intend. That is not the date night he was envisioning with Heather. The XWW Hardcore belt, that's what he calls it.
Yep.
Need to clarify, just in case anybody missed all the action in the last few moments.
As now Lil Panda has the upper hand.
Now setting up that chair. Axe handle smash by Panda. And now Panda showing some carpentry work here. But Caliban with an axe handle smash of his own. And now choking Panda. Anything goes here in these matches. The referee, Cliff, is only there to count the pinfall or submission.
That's correct. But now Lil Panda being, dragged across the rope.
That's some taint wreckage by Bash Caliban if I ever saw it.
Good Lord.
I couldn't get through that sentence. Why would I say that, folks? That's why you watch XWW at home.
Bash Caliban tainted Lil Panda's taint.
I just got to say taint wreckage.
That's the name of my all-girl punk band.
I'd watch it. Both men, though, fighting on that precarious corner here.
We've been accused of being Pussy Riot ripoffs. What? It's a band.
I know. Are they free? I hope so.
Oh my God! 1, 2, 3, and still
Here's your winner and still your hardcore champion, Lil Panda.
Listen, Dom, I have to respect Lil Panda's efforts, but listen, if ever I had a daughter and she was dating one of them, I'd get my shotgun.
And now, the most charismatic human building in this building. The most charismatic human being in this building is about to make his way to the ring.
The child of the 8th day.
Jack, we don't have anybody screaming in our headset.
Introducing first,
I want to see
coming
anybody
to
out there
us
do
from
this.
Spring Valley, New York. He weighed in this evening at 195 pounds. Saeed Al-Sabah.
I think the child of the 7th day, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
And Saeed Al-Sabah was the former internet and television champion. He was the one who merged the belts.
Yes, he was.
Had to take a hiatus from XWW due to a car accident, but now is back in full form.
And here's how badass Saeed is. He got hit by a car, and he came back a few months later. All credit goes to Saeed Al-Sabah for his recovery and his healing, and the fact that he's been able to get back into the ring. And ever since coming back after that, he has been wreaking havoc across XWW.
And man, Dom, this is taking me back to when I first joined the company. This man.
Introducing next, weighing in tonight at 191 pounds, roaming the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping, the Neon Ninja, Facade!
Former United States champion, Facade.
Former United States and Hardcore champion, first man in company history to be a dual champion, as he held both the US and Hardcore titles at the same time.
Facade.
The only other person to do that, Cam Jackson, but he's retired.
Facade has been doing a lot of work out in the West, in Arizona, and your native Philadelphia, Dom.
Yes.
As he and Danny have been traveling around the world. Danny competing at the foothills of Mount Everest.
Yes. She holds the Guinness World Record for highest elevation wrestling match ever put on.
And Danny Moe, of course, year-long as XWW Women's Champion, but that has been ended by Brittany Jade, who will be defending her title later tonight against
Who was looking
Mila
forward
Johnson.
to being the longest reigning women's champion in XWW history.
And speaking of a prolific champion, we have the King of Lightning.
Introducing third, coming to us from the Capitol Cloud, 140 pounds. He is the Internet and Television Champion, A.J. Myers.
Myers has had an impressive rise in his career. I've been calling this man's matches for 5 years, the entirety of my wrestling career here, folks. And the rise of Myers is astounding. Where he was from when I first started calling it to right now.
Same thing, Dom. When I joined in 2023, he was the hottest rising star. He hit a bunch of roadblocks in 2024, but now in 2025, he stands here as the king of our mid-card.
And this is his toughest challenge yet, and also his most high-profile match in his career. Will AJ be able to stand up against both of these behemoths in Saif Al-Sabah and Facade?
Saif Al-Sabah went through hell and back against Lil Panda to merge those titles. And now, he stands face-to-face with AJ Myers, a man he also has history with, and with Facade.
I've seen Facade at JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I've seen him at GCW as well.
Okay, it was Juggalo. I thought he was talking about Jersey Championship Wrestling.
No.
But he's also worked in Game Changer Wrestling.
Yes, GCW.
Yes.
Yes. Game Changer Wrestling. And
there are too many CWs in professional wrestling, Tom.
But folks, do not let the demeanor of any of these three men fool you. They can all back it up in the ring. And now Facade and Myers talking about getting the crowd hyped up here to the dismay of Al-Sabah. And Al-Sabah does not take kindly as he attacks Myers.
I'm not sure as the
And
bell rung.
Myers is thrown out of the ring. Facade and Sabah in the middle of the ring. Chops by Sabah. Whips Sabah in the corner. Sabah counters. Facade, though, they don't call him the Neon Ninja for nothing. Sabah counters, but gets kicked by Facade in the corner. And now Myers eats an elbow from Facade. Now what has Facade got in mind? Using Myers as a springboard for Hair Corona onto Sabah. Tip up by Facade.
And now Myers, show respect to Facade.
The King of Lightning and the Neon Ninja have mutual respect for each other, but Sabah trips up Facade. Drags Facade out to the ring, and now where are they going? Oh, face first into the metal post.
Facade had previously made peace with Lil Panda after their long rivalry in his return match to XWW.
Facade,
but
back in the ring.
But Sabah remains vicious and opportunistic.
Myers
It's what got him to the heights he got in 2023.
With a second clothesline springboard, high cross body goes for the pin. 2. Sabah with a shoulder up at 2.
There are a lot of nuances to Sabah that I think first-time viewers of XWW don't recognize. The way that his relationship with Treehouse Lee, his own brother, ended. He went through a lot in 2023.
And now Sabah super kicks Facade.
And then was on the shelf for so long because of a car accident.
Myers, though, capitalizing. Oh, but Sabah throws Wolverine, the referee, in his way. Eye poke by Sabah.
Sabah will never win the popularity contest with the XWW faithful, but even they have to recognize how integral he is to this
and here's
show's identity.
Sabah.
Oh my God!
That is the athleticism of Sabah in full force.
Some of the prettiest offense you'll ever see, Dom.
This man has some of the, as you just said, prettiest moves you will ever see in the ring.
Including your favorite move, the Saeed Plex.
Yep, the Saeed Plex, your favorite move. But Saeed neutralizing Facade.
And this his night, Dom? Can he reclaim the belt that he merged?
Sabah came in with a game plan and so far has been executing it flawlessly as he slams the back of Myers' head into the camera.
AJ Myers will have no one to blame but himself if he loses. It's a triple threat. He doesn't have to be pinned to lose the belt, but Saeed has his ass on Myers. But wait a minute. Okay, Saeed driving the shoulder into Myers' midsection.
Now charging up. Oh, a full body avalanche by Sabah, who super kicks Facade on the way out.
Smooth like butter, Dom Douglas.
Crowd is appreciative of the athleticism of Sabah, and I will give him that.
Don't you love spring, Dom? If this was 2 hours ago, it'd be pitch black outside.
Yeah, true. Facts.
But still, my black car is green now. That's the big drawback to living in this area.
What has Sabah got in mind here? Shades of Supernova or a double suplex?
Oh my God!
Sabah with the Super Saeed Plex!
The Saeed Plex in stereo and teaches Matthews how to floss! New champion! No!
Myers kicks out at 2. I'm sorry, I had to appreciate the beauty of what Sabah just did.
It was incredible, Dom, but still did not earn him the Internet and Television Championships.
Both men kick out at 2.
Saeed Al-Sabah, despite his heroic efforts, will never win the popularity contest. Not as long as the King of Lightning and the Neon Ninja are in the ring.
Scoop slam by Sabah onto Myers. Facade grabbing Sabah. Hits a chop. Oh, rake of the eyes by Sabah. I'm jealous of Facade's hair because he has it and I don't.
He's not going to have it for long with all that dye in it.
Genetics did me dirty, Jack.
I'm just saying, like, Sabah, Facade's going to kill his own hair.
Myers with a clothesline. Sabah took him by surprise with the follow-up clothesline. Myers now back elbow, spinning back elbow. Now Myers in full control here. Hyped up. Are we about to play the game of strike? Sets him up. Back elbow. Springboard. Moonsault. But he gets caught by Sabah. Oh my God! Goes for the pin. 2. But Sabah grabs the bottom rope. Are we?
Rope break still counting this match, folks,
Oh,
as
but
AJ
the high
Myers
risk.
not able to get it fully. Nobody home.
But Facade with a spring.
Oh my God!
Hits a light too. Facade has them ups, as the kids call it, I think.
Feels like a 90s music video with that light dangling around. I feel like singing new metal.
Oh. And now Sabah trying to focus the light to not spin anymore. That will be distracting for all competitors in the ring. And now Facade.
Oh my God!
Stop to Saeed.
Going for the pinfall.
And Sabah rolls to the outside of the ring after getting a shoulder up. But Myers still in the corner. Facade has an idea here, but Myers stops him at the pass with a boot to the jaw. Myers now to the middle. What is Myers going to do now? Uh-oh, took a little too much time. Eat a boot right to the jaw. Facade has the crowd row behind him right now. Uh-oh. Sabah stops them. What are these 3 guys going to do here in this corner as all 3 men hang precariously Jack, something dangerous is about to happen. Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go. Uh-oh.
Facade, only slightly less repulsive than the turtles from those movies in the 90s.
Spanish fly by Facade! Myers, though, looking to capitalize! Front
Yes!
smash!
He did it! 1, 2, no!
Facade kicks out at 2!
Oh my God!
Goes to Sabah now! 2!
No!
Sabah with a shoulder up at 2!
AJ Myers in complete disbelief. He had them! He had them!
A Spanish fly by Facade on a Sabah. Myers capitalizes and couldn't pin neither man for 3. Oh my God!
And the crowd, the young members of the XWW faithful rallying around the King of Lightning. AJ Myers go for sliced bread number 2.
But Facade gets thrown out of the ring by the force of Sabah. And now Sabah lining up Myers. But Myers counters it. Facade, though, grabbing Sabah. Sabah counters, drapes the neck of Facade over the top rope.
As now, AJ Myers, beautiful drop kick.
That's the second Coke we owe each other. Oh! But Sabah went to counter.
It's
inadvertent
fine.
Low blow.
We'll
That
do
is not
bumps
a
in the
DQ.
bathroom later with Jamie Weatherly.
Oh! If it's inadvertent, it's not a DQ. But Myers, suicide dive onto Sabah. Picking up Sabah as they continue to fight. Uh-oh, Facade's got something in mind, folks. Over the top rope, lands on both men. And now Facade on the table. But the wear and tear of this war between all 3 men are showing. It looks like Facade is favoring his neck here, Jack.
Facade, definitely a high-risk style. Takes a lot of toll. The wars I've seen him go through with Christopher Prince.
Sabah knocks Facade out to the outside, who takes a horrific fall. And now Sabah looking to capitalize here, and we may have a new ITV champion here, Jack.
Absolutely. Will the journey come to an end for Saeed here?
The game of strike! Goes
Is
to
this
the
it?
pin! 2, 3!
And still, your ITV champion.
Is your winner and still your television and internet champion, AJ Myers.
The King of Lightning had to go through 2 well-established XWW veterans, 2 former champions, including the man who merged those belts that he now holds. AJ Myers has arrived.
Signature victory by Myers as he's able to topple Facade and Saeed. But Saeed, rips one of the belts out of Myers' hands. Oh, no!
Yes, that was the television championship that AJ Myers had previously won off of Christopher Prince.
Facade claiming it was supposed to be his.
The belts are like a ring of power here in XWW, Dom.
Any champion here in XWW has to know that anybody and everybody is coming after him. And Sabah looking for a horrific damage to AJ Myers, and Facade able to
You
stop.
can see the parallels with Bash Caliban being so possessive of Heather. Quest claiming he's the only real XWW champion.
Every champion in XWW, from the women's championship to the tag champs to the US champ, have to have eyes on the back of their head because you don't know who's coming at you. And Facade, though, showing how quality of a human being is.
What a comeback performance for Passad. Welcome back, buddy. But AJ Myers remains your unified internet and television champion.
Myers can now finally celebrate his victory here.
Rhett Titus, first won championship gold on a big level in Ring of Honor, where he and Kenny King, the All Night Express, won the tag team championships off of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. They also had epic tag team
Introducing
matches.
first, representing the US of A. Weighing in at 195 pounds, this is Rhett Titus.
All right, some of our super fans have gone a little wild with this match, saying that Rhett Titus has to save the belt and bring it back to the USA, even though James Johnson is American, but they're saying he's from a different nation. I don't know why.
They don't like his ignorant hands and feet. It's like a second language.
You got to put some respect on James Johnson.
Absolutely, but Rhett Titus looking to carve out his own legacy. He had a reputation in Ring of Honor as a tag team specialist, especially with their epic matches, him and Kenny King against the Briscoe brothers. Many comparisons were drawn to Ricky Morton versus Bobby Eaton when Rhett Titus was in the ring with the late great Jay Briscoe, a former ROH champion. Rhett Titus has that level of talent to become a major singles champion.
Look, Rhett Titus, Jordan Holt last year and into this year had a match of the year contender.
Jordan Holt was the winner of a 2 out of 3 falls match.
And
against
introducing
Rhett
his
Titus.
opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in this evening at 215 pounds. He is the XWW United States Heavyweight Champion, James Johnson.
Ever since James Johnson came back to XWW, he has been on a different level, a different demeanor. This is the meanest I've ever seen James Johnson.
James Johnson has severed old ties. At one point, he was the patriarch of the sports entertainment empire. With him, Drew Hood, and Mila Johnson, his daughter, who is challenging for the women's championship later tonight. But it seems they've all gone their separate ways, and James Johnson is no longer tied to anyone
Will
except the
Marvelous
belt.
take that L tonight, as Brittany Jade said. But right now, United States Championship match, Johnson versus Titus.
And Dom, it seems I'm getting a scoop.
As Jack gets a scoop, I'm going to be calling this match. News happens fast and furious here at XWW. And folks, wrist lock by Titus. Johnson from Palmetto gets caught in a side headlock. Palmetto Championship Wrestling, or as he likes to call them Palmetto boys. Rhett Titus putting on a clinic right now on Johnson. Side headlock. Johnson, though, with a quick pin. Titus has to reconfigure his game plan here. Gets bounced off the ropes. Eats a shoulder block, and that levels Johnson, who immediately goes out of the ring. Johnson showing how smart and his ring acumen is as he's taking a little bit of breather, trying to slow down Titus here. This would be a signature win for James Johnson at XWW. But what a hill to climb here tonight, folks. Test of strength, wrist control, but Johnson saw it coming, got out of it. Both men are very familiar, have done homework on each other, but right now Titus is coming out on top with that waist lock. Got ground control and now side control on Johnson. Johnson doing his best to roll out of it. but to no avail as Rhett holds on. Now Johnson with a side headlock. Grabs the wrists. Flows through, and what a counter by Johnson. The ground game of James Johnson is severely underrated. People take it for granted that he cannot do it. James Johnson can go in that ring, folks. He has proven that for years. But so is Titus now. That knee driving into the spine of Johnson. As this crowd is chanting USA for some reason, the super fans are a little, crazy if you ask me. Trying to claim that Johnson's from Cuba and stuff. But Rhett with a knee right to the chest, goes for a pin, but Johnson saw it coming, got out of the way as fast as he could. Rhett with the wrist lock, side hammer lock now by Rhett. Johnson counters into one of his own. Titus rolls through. Head scissors, takeover, side, whoa! And Rhett putting Johnson in a whole world of hurt right now. Trying to squeeze the life out of Johnson. Johnson's got a foot on the rope, the ref doesn't see it! Johnson countered that last move by putting a foot on the rope, but the ref did not see it.
Well, Dom, I got a scoop from our women's champion, Brittany Jade.
Okay.
She thought that I'm chronically bitchless, which I can't argue with. She's very mean, folks, but she's accurate.
This is why I tend not to talk to her, man. She told me I was a blank, 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 beep, blank, blank, divorced loser.
Can Rhett Titus bring the United States Championship back to the land of the free, home of the brave?
In all seriousness, no. That women's match is going to be fire.
A lot of history between Brittany Jade and Mila Johnson, but right now we are focused on James, the patriarch, the former patriarch of the sports entertainment empire.
Current United States champ. Toughest challenge here at XWW, as Rhett Titus has been putting on a clinic, Jack.
Not surprising, trained by Austin Aries and Bryan Danielson.
But that's James Johnson's acumen in the ring right there, forcing that middle rope to collide with the chest of Rhett. And now Johnson, Austin
Aries, your Rhett Titus' trainer, also your commentary partner for USA Main Event Pro Wrestling.
Yes. I got to call the middleweight championship tournament with him. It was an honor and my pleasure, but Johnson, though, them
USA
Palmetto
Pro
boys
coming back later this year, folks.
Stomping the chest of Rhett and now slamming him head first into that top turnbuckle. Now a headbutt. Johnson just has a vicious streak behind him with those ignorant hands and feet, and now apparently forehead.
Oh my God! That was a nasty slap from Johnson.
Snapmare by Johnson, and now Johnson's the one to put the knee to Rhett's spine, but oh! Do we have dental coverage here?
Oh! I think we signed that away for $20.
Was that a JP Lehman stock option?
Dom, what are you talking about? We're independent contractors. Come on.
True.
Man. That means they treat us like employees, even though we don't get the benefits of employees.
I love XWW. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. No, really, I do. They've kept me. They've hired me when they shouldn't have had no right to in the beginning. Go back to those Bojangles shows. You'll know what I'm talking about, Jack.
And man, James Johnson.
We heard that in our headphones, Jack.
Yep. Heard that one.
Oh!
But now Rhett Titus.
With a knife-edge chop.
Rhett recently celebrated his anniversary with his wife. Congratulations to them. Oh!
Johnson blocks that one. Saw it coming. Head into the turnbuckle.
There is wisdom in ignorance. This might be burying him, but you ever notice that Rhett Titus looks a lot like Tom Green? Just me, okay. I'm sorry to Rhett Titus if you're not a fan of Tom Green. I personally think Freddie Got Fingered is hilarious.
Does Daddy want some sausage?
Yes.
Because my bum is on the chair right now as Rhett Titus fighting the power of James Johnson. Johnson, oh. And now the senton on the Rhett. Rhett kicks out at 2, but Johnson continuing the assault. Senton number 2. Crushing the chest and ribs of Rhett. Rhett kicks out at 2 again. Oh, but Rhett got the knees up after the third one. And now Johnson's back is screaming in pain as his crowd is still once again chanting USA for some reason.
I mean, maybe they think James Johnson's a filthy communist.
No, literally the super fans have said James is from Cuba.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in their
communist.
heads. It looks good on paper,
We need
folks,
to
and
defeat
nothing
Castro.
else. It looks good on paper and nothing else, folks. As Rhett. And now both of these men brawling in the middle of the ring here. Who's going to withstand? Oh! Both men. Shh. I don't know what to say, Jack. Fists are flying. This has become a boxing match. Oh, God! And if Johnson's back wasn't damaged, it now is. And follows it up with a second one. Going for a third. Oh! Jack, I need a backiotomy after that. Oh! And now a backbreaker. And Rhett is in full control of this match here as Johnson is reeling. Oh! Rhett going for a second one. Big boot to the jaw of Johnson. Snapmare. Johnson rolls through instinctively. Gets eaten with a belly to back suplex. Goes for the pin. 2. Johnson kicks out of 2, but now Rhett going for a submission. Johnson doing his best to fight through the submission. Here's the thing, I asked for one, and this is what happens.
And now Johnson trying to force Titus out of that hold. And it works. Rhett Titus now. As now
Rhett fired up here in the corner. Ascending to the top rope. High rent district here, Jack. But Johnson.
Oh my God! Rhett Titus!
But Johnson, close pursuit with a clothesline.
As now Jimmy.
Rhett falls back with one of his own.
I think Johnson would get pissed if I just started calling him Jimmy.
Very much so. Goes for the pin. Rhett kicks out of the blue thunderbomb, but Johnson quickly going for that. What in the good Lord is that, Jack?
Oh my God. You can see the torque on Titus's knee.
But Titus rolls through, gets a pinning predicament on Johnson. Johnson kicks out of 2. Referee somewhat out of position on that one, but still frantic action by both competitors.
As now, Rhett Titus, the strength from the former Ring of Honor television champion.
Oh! And Johnson instinctively rolls to the side, but Rhett covers the arm too, and Johnson got his other hand on the bottom rope. What a veteran maneuver by Johnson.
Absolutely.
Right now, James Johnson fighting for that United States Championship as Rhett Titus is in full control here. He has had James's number for the last few moments here, and Johnson is in desperation mode right now. Rhett Titus would love to be the new United States champion. And right now that dream may come true here. Oh, the back of his neck on that turnbuckle. But counters the attempted neck breaker with a roll through. Johnson rolls through with a pin of his own and grabs the tights. Johnson grabbed the tights.
Here's your winner and still United States Heavyweight Champion, James Johnson.
James Johnson had to go into a deep bag of tricks for that deception by grabbing the tights of Rhett Titus for that pin.
James Johnson used his ignorant hands to get the upper hand. And Rhett Titus now goes beltless.
Is astonished by the outcome of this match here.
Before she acknowledged my lack of bitches, Brittany Jade talked about how she, Mila Johnson, Emily J, Erica Demia, Leah Knight, they are like this sort of core pillar of Carolina women's wrestling. But she made sure to mention that Mila is low on that totem pole.
And folks, what you just said
Introducing first from Hickory, North Carolina, she weighed in.
And Brittany
Jade comes out and attacks Mila.
Brittany Jade has had enough of Mila Johnson. Does not want to get the formalities out of the way. She just wants to fight.
But Mila has been known to kick a butt a time or two. I could be wrong, and my memory may be a little bit off, but I know Mila has wrestled Sawyer Wreck.
Yes.
Once or twice in hardcore matches, so Mila can back it up just as much as Brittany Jade can dish it out.
Mila Johnson trying to crawl out of the shadow of a sports entertainment empire, but first she has to crawl away from Brittany Jade's vicious attack.
And right now the Marvel may be taking that L, as Brittany said. I'm not going to finish that statement. I'm already in thin ice when it comes to my language here at XWW.
This is probably unintentional on Brittany's part, but Marvel taking an L. Marv L, the original name of Captain Marvel. Brittany, I know that.
Oh, but Mila with a spinning kick.
Because I don't get bitches.
Mila's showing now that she can fight. Brittany does not want to turn this into a street fight because Mila will stand up toe-to-toe with Brittany on that front.
Absolutely, and now Mila Johnson.
Oh, but Brittany out of the way. Oh! Action spilling to the outside here.
And vigilant viewers will note that Brittany Jade does have her shoulder taped up. If Mila Johnson hopes to gain an advantage, she should target that.
Brittany has made 0 friends in the audience here since arriving at XWW, Jack.
But I will give Brittany some credit. She is defending this belt at every opportunity. She has raised the prestige of the XWW women's division.
She has stepped up time and time again, but has taken dubious tactics to retain that belt.
Brittany Jade is someone who's very passionate about raising the prestige of women's wrestling in the Carolinas, but she wants all the glory for it.
I can't even see what the fan signs are right now for Brittany.
Oh, they are nasty about her. Brittany Jade is getting a lot of the catty energy she gives out to the world. Brian Scott looking smug with his sign. I know Jamie Weatherly writes some very nasty signs.
Something about she never returned shopping carts one time.
Oh! Doesn't know how to parallel park.
Open hand chop, now dragging her to the middle rope. What has Brittany got in mind here?
Oh! Mila Johnson, good night.
Showing everybody why it's Brittany, bitch.
She's Brittany, bitch. I'm Brittany, bitchless.
Jade now with a rear chin lock on Johnson. Mila has the fan support behind her here.
Mila Johnson at one time was seen as a pariah in XWW, attacking fan favorites like Emily J. now she has the support of the XWW faithful.
And this is what I hope happens to Quest. He comes to his senses, Jack. That's all I want.
But, Dom, Quest is just showing what I read in him the whole time, okay? You just need to listen to me more.
Uh-oh.
That's the problem. Nobody listens to me.
Oh!
If people had listened to me, we wouldn't be in the conundrum we are with our main event.
I cannot fault any of that logic, Jack.
I am Cassandra. The people reject my truth.
I apologize for laughing so hard when you and Quest wrestled each other.
Yep, coming on the year anniversary of that. You can watch that on XtremeTVOnline.com. $4.99 a month. First 5 days are free. Extreme Heatwave 2024. You can watch me not draw a dime.
And bleed all over the damn places. Now Brittany. Oh, knee right to the jaw of Mila Johnson.
Oh my God! I felt that. Oh my God!
Johnson just got the shoulder up.
That's adrenaline, Dom.
The Marvel got a shoulder up just in time. Crowd firmly behind Mila Johnson here as Brittany's mean-mugging her. Johnson fighting back. Forearm, but gets that one blocked. Blocks the other one, turns around. Oh! Modified soul food there as Brittany goes to the ring apron. Mila hyped up here. Now, does Mila take a rest to recompose herself to get some breath back?
Nope. She is keeping her foot on the gas, Dom.
All gas, no brakes by Mila Johnson right now. Hyped up.
And let me tell you, this match is straight gas, Dom. That means good.
Yes.
I'm just making sure. You're old, Dom.
I'm hip to it. Not in a Steve Buscemi type of way, but I'm hip to it.
I'm sure you still say groovy.
Yeah. That's groovy, baby. Oh, Mila, though, targeting that shoulder.
What is that, Evil Dead?
Yep. Army of Darkness.
As now, Mila.
Is Mila about to show Brittany her boomstick? Oh! You primitive screwheads as she goes for the pin. 2. And Jade gets a shoulder up, and then Brittany. And Brittany is now in a submission hold by Mila.
Oh, my God. Do we have a new women's champion?
Brittany Jade is precariously close to losing her women's championship right now, but rolls up. Mila, oh, boot right to the gut, and now setting up Mila.
Oh my God!
Swinging neck breaker.
And Mila Johnson looks to be out. But
And Brittany continuing the assault here on Johnson, bouncing off the ropes.
Oh, wait a minute!
Grabs the wrist.
Tried to go for natural selection.
And now going for another submission.
New champion, Dom! New champion!
Brittany is in no man's land right now.
She can't reach the ropes.
Johnson. Brittany doing her best to try to get to that rope, but she is nowhere close. Both competitors on their feet.
Oh! Going for the roll up now. And now her foot is on the ropes. Yeah!
Here's your winner and still XWW Women's Champion, Brittany Jade.
And Mila is beside herself after Brittany had the extra leverage of the foot on the rope.
Wolverine unfortunately. Oh! Brittany Jade with the exclamation point.
And now, post-match attack by Brittany Jade with Mila Johnson's back turner, hits her with the belt, and now mocking Mila Johnson with that belt. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh my God! Dom, the question remains, who can topple Brittany Jade?
And right now, nobody at XWW has been able to.
But like I said, Dom, earlier in this broadcast, there is a huge scene right now in Carolina women's wrestling.
And these two are at the forefront along with the others that you mentioned in this match, Jack. I will be right back. I have some business to attend to.
Gentlemen, it is time for your survival main event of the evening.
And it's Dom Douglas's favorite music. The soundtrack as he takes a leap. Luke Fury shops at the Gap. No, at Baby
Introducing
Gap.
first, coming to the ring, Team Money Enterprises.
manny-mac, Sucky sucks. Quest is your real champion. Oh yeah, Loki Frank trying to kiss ass to the champion. Yeah, an entrance so nice they're doing it twice. Money Enterprises, of course you have manny-mac and Luke Fury. The tag team champions gifted as hell. Pleb Noah, who joined earlier on this broadcast while you were out taking a leak, Dom.
Oh, he did? Great.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was moronic what he said.
He was bragging about the Instagram live stream he's doing during this match.
Moronic, as I said. Don't follow him on that or TikTok. Follow Extreme World Wrestling instead.
Follow us on our Facebook to get notes of all the shows we are doing at the Waxhaw Tap House, at Lenny Boy Brewing, and of course, the new Carolina Beer Temple.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, if you want to see XWW Live in North Carolina, there in the coming months, we have multiple weeks where we have a show on Friday and Saturday. We are making a statement this year, folks.
That we are. But the people we don't want making that statement is Money Enterprises.
Our tag team champions, gifted as hell, Ian Maxwell, Yaya, the young legend Luke Fury, manny-mac, our heavyweight champion Quest.
5-man elimination match, Dom. Thanksgiving's come early for XWW.
And introducing team number 2, Team Xtreme World Wrestling.
Tom, you want to talk about an all-star team? We've got the Queen's Cup winner, Jordan Holt. We've got the future in action, DJ
Hold up,
Spring.
hold up. Cut that off, please.
Uh-oh.
Cut it off.
And number 1,
Cut it off.
The auto-human telling us to cut it off.
Cut the music. Okay, really quick. What'd you say to him?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
Yeah, because he's a punk ass bitch, ain't he?
Yeah!
Okay. I'm clearly getting in trouble tonight, guys. But with all due respect, we were announced wrong. We were announced as team number 2. When all reality, we're team number 1. So, to bring in this beautiful new Carolina Beer Temple, we're going to do that one more time.
Doing it again. The auto-human number 1.
taking the place of Cam Jackson, who is retired.
Yes. Number 1 is the neurologically, I'm just going to call it the auto-human. It's the cyborg that Cam Jackson built to fight against Money Enterprises.
If I had seen the movie Blade Runner, I'd probably make a reference to that.
Replicants and stuff.
Yeah. Because number 1 has all the talents of Cam Jackson.
Cam made number 1 very well.
Let me reintroduce them. Team number 1, Team Xtreme World Wrestling.
And yes, joining number 1 is DJ Springs, the future in action. Jordan Holt, who won his first singles gold with the Queen City Cup. And then we have Angels and Ernesto Santana, Costa Rica's greatest export.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself, Jack. The untouchable Jordan Holt, Queen's Cup winner. Angels, DJ Springs, number 1. And Ernesto. Love you, Ernesto. You are Costa Rica's greatest export.
2025 has been the breakout year for DJ Springs as he main events his first ex-WWE show.
Now, I don't know if you were here. You explained when I was away for a bit what the rules of this match are.
5-man elimination.
When one man is pinned, they are eliminated. They go into the back. The last team standing wins. And now, team number 1 representing
And they are coming out to Jordan Holt's music.
Jordan Holt's meteoric rise here at XWW. I remember 4 years ago when Jordan Holt was on a horrific losing streak on casino nights that you can check out on XtremeTVOnline.com, $4.99 a month. First 5 days are free. You want to look up at casino nights, the early ones.
But he was dragged out of that by a man named West.
In tandem with Cam Jackson, Jordan Holt, 2-time XWW Tag Team Champion. Cam Jackson, 2-time XWW Tag Team Champion. Hardcore champion, if I'm not mistaken. Second ever dual champion in XWW history. Angels, a stalwart at XWW. He is relentlessly denied every time Money Enterprises offered him a spot.
It was instead
number 1,
Ian Maxwell and Yaya who took those offers.
DJ Springs, as you said, young legend, young rookie in the making. Young legend is part of Money Enterprises. That's Luke Fury. DJ Springs has a hell of a career ahead of him. Number 1, the Auto Human, created by Cam Jackson, who's retired, to fight Money Enterprises.
And Ernesto trying to prove that he is more than just a ring announcer.
We are in for a wild main event here at Survival.
This crowd is out of control, Dom.
And that is exactly the name of this match, Survival. When one man is eliminated, they're down a man. The last team standing wins.
And this is a good strategy both teams are utilizing. They're using their hosses to gain an early advantage, take out some of the piss-weak early guys.
Angels and Quest, the heavyweight champion. I might add, this only man in XWW's 20-year history to be a 2-time heavyweight champion.
You use your big guy to bait them. And Quest now getting started with the action. Quest, another person who took up an offer of Money Enterprises. Angel stayed true to himself, though.
He's an affiliate, Jack.
All right. Good Lord.
Yeah, I said it like the SpongeBob meme. Sue me.
I need to go to a nose and throat doctor. That's now.
Ooh. And these two men have collided numerous times in the past few months. Questo bouncing off the ropes and levels Angels.
I shouldn't have bummed a cigarette from Insane earlier.
That wasn't a cigarette, champ.
Well, no, it actually was. It was a menthol. First time I ever had a menthol. Really clears it up. That's my message to kids. Smoke menthols.
No, don't. Drink beer instead. I'm kidding. I can see the letter coming from HR for me. But now Quest looking for that elbow on Angels and nails it, and he goes for the pin. Angels gets his shoulder up at 2. Referee Wolverine's going to have a hard time this match. That is 10 volatile human beings in this matchup. On top of this volatile crowd here. Angels with a headbutt. Bouncing Quest off the ropes. Goes for the top of the headbutt. But Quest counters with a stiff shot to the jaw. And Angels may be out, Jack.
That was an Omni-Man punch. because I would never call Quest Superman.
But Angels takes advantage of
Oh my
Quest.
God! Oh my God!
And Angels just eliminated Quest!
Team XWW ahead, 5-4.
Angels has pinned our heavyweight champion, Dom. Is there a title match in Angel's future now?
And Quest is furious right now.
But
As
Yaya
in the ring.
I owe you a Coke, Dom.
Angels doesn't see it.
Oh my God! 1, 2, 3!
Tied up, XWW Money Enterprises at 4.
My Lord, Angels just rode the highest high, and now he hit the lowest low.
From the pinnacle to the pit, Angels
As now,
and now Costa Rica's greatest export, Ernesto in the
DJ
ring.
Springs and number one trying to gas him up.
And this could be to Ernesto's detriment here. Yaya is an impressive human being, but Ernesto's come to fight here tonight for XWW. Rumble, young man, rumble, but Yaya shoves him to the side. Ernesto fights out of it, bouncing Yaya off the ropes. Dodges the kick. It's a spear! It's a spear! Lanza! Oh, Yaya kicked out at 2!
Yaya kicked out of La Lanza.
Crowd is chanting here. Ernesto!
He's come a long way.
Oh, but
Oh
not
my
after
God.
that combo by Yaya. And a Guri!
And that's that agility of the gifted one, Yaya. With Ian Maxwell, they are gifted as hell. As now, Spinebuster from Yaya. Good night, Ernesto. Oh,
Money
no.
Enterprises back ahead, 4-3.
Ernesto pinned by Yaya, but what an effort by Ernesto.
As now it's up to number one, the untouchable Jordan Holt, and the future in action, DJ Springs, to defend the honor of Extreme World Wrestling.
And it looks like DJ Springs might be the next man up here.
DJ Springs earned the respect of Jordan Holt in the semifinals of the Queen's Cup. A lot of
Ducks the
DJ's
line.
family was there to watch him. It was a coming out party for him, Dom.
DJ came for a fight though, gets shoved off by Yaya. Spin kick to the ribs of Yaya, and now DJ Springs. Oh, no.
DJ,
Springs fighting out.
I love our job, Dom.
Yaya went for the combo, but Springs saw it coming.
Oh my God!
Double stop by Springs. Can't capitalize for the pin though. Instead, Springs got a different idea in mind.
Shades of former XWW champion LeBron Cozone, the man who trained DJ Springs, along with XWW alums like Jay Malachi.
Oh,
DJ Springs, oh my God! Oh my God! He did it! He did it!
Springs just pinned
Tied up again, 3-3.
DJ Springs is the now. He is the future. DJ Springs is a future champion, Dom Douglas.
But Yaya's still not leaving the ring.
Oh!
Boo! And Jordan Holt. Oh my God! The untouchable one, also formerly known as That's Your Ass.
And now young legend Luke
it's-
Fury, the man who finaled the Queen's Cup.
And now
Jordan
it's-
Holt to Luke Fury.
It's degenerated into a brawl between Maxwell and Cam.
Angel's now back in the fold.
Coming after Yaya, it seems. Referee has lost all composure in this match here. Springs, though.
Oh my God, DJ Springs!
Oh!
Wow! You can hear it yourself, Dom.
I had to take my headphones. Fury now thrown into the ring by Springs.
And Dom, what a way to debut at the New Carolina Beer Temple here in Matthews, North Carolina.
Springs. Oh! 450 attempt goes for the pin.
Did he get all of it?
And he got enough of it.
Team XWW ahead 3-2.
I'm going to be standing the rest of this match, Dom.
TJ Springs has eliminated Yaya and the young legend, Luke Fury.
But wait a minute, Ian Maxwell.
Coming to correct.
Longest reigning United States champion,
Two.
TJ Springs.
Springs kicks out of 2.
Oh, no.
Was it?
I don't think Wolverine called for it.
Springs was eliminated by Ian Maxwell.
Oh, no, sleeper hold. The untouchable Jordan Holt. Almost at death's door, but he manages to escape, regains control, frees himself, and now he's got the sleeper of his own. Huge Manny sucks chance. Couldn't agree more.
Money Enterprises looking desperate here as it's just Manny and Ian.
Oh my God!
Jordan Holt
Maintains control. The strength, the grip. 1, 2, no!
Maxwell kicks out of 2.
Jordan Holt, a former tag team champion himself, almost pinned Ian Maxwell.
But Maxwell, longest reigning United States champion in XWW history, over 300-day run, and you don't get it for being a slacking. And
now manny-mac.
What is this twerp doing?
Giving Ian Maxwell a much-needed breather. Jordan Holt disposes of Manny.
Oh, Maxwell with the comeback.
Oh! Right in the face. Oh! Beautiful drop kick from Jordan Holt.
Holt firing up the crowd here. Fired up. Would love nothing more to break him off a piece of Ian Maxwell.
Oh, wait a
But now
minute, manny-mac once
holding
again.
Oh!
Knocks Jordan Holt's lights out.
You know, when I called him a POS a few months ago, I meant it.
Oh! And now it's a 2-on-1. A 2 on number 1. As Ian Maxwell pins the Queen's Cup
Team
winner, Jordan Holt.
XWW down to 1.
Down to number 1.
Number 1 has to make his way through Maxwell and Manny-Mac.
It's time for number 1 to prove that he is one of one.
Jordan Holt with words of encouragement to number 1. Cam Jackson's retired. It's going to take me a bit to get used to that.
He's so lifelike.
The auto-human.
The replicant is ready to rumble.
And number 1 knows what's at stake here.
Number 1 staring down. Ian Maxwell getting the lay of the land.
Because number 1 burnt down the studio, Jack. I don't know if you know that.
And man, look at how much in tremendous shape Ian Maxwell is.
Cam burnt down the studio. Number 1, Cam, it's hard to see who it was.
But man, Ian Maxwell, he had a real heroic comeback from that horrific knee injury.
He has. And he's the only one of Money Enterprises I can't fault for being part of Money Enterprises.
And look at him, he's still fast as hell. The fastest man on our
number 1
roster.
with a pin.
Oh my God! But wait a minute, Wolverine got it this time. Folks, our referees make mistakes, but ultimately Wolverine knows what he's doing. He's a 3-time referee of the year for a reason.
Apparently Maxwell's shoulder was up during that pin attempt. We don't have a good vantage point here, Jack, in the mezzanine.
Number 1 still needs ring awareness programmed into him.
Suplex by Maxwell. That's my 1 suplex of the year.
Okay, Gordon.
It's only March and I already used it, Jack.
You feel the madness, Dom, here in March?
I feel the madness at Carolina Beer Temple. This crowd is crazy hot right now.
You can come and snap into it here at the Carolina Beer Temple. 1, 2.
But number 1,
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Number 1 eliminates Maxwell.
And it comes down to manny-mac, the day one of XWW against number one. It's number
Ian
one versus
Maxwell
day
has
one.
been eliminated.
Will the power of manny-mac's day one in?
That comes down to manny-mac and Cam Jackson.
Number one.
manny-mac, the day one against number one.
Thankfully, I don't need to go number one right now because I am glued to the edge of my seat. I'm standing, Dom.
Manny saying he wants nothing to do with number one.
Oh, I feel alive here, Dom. That's what XWW does to you.
Couldn't ask for a better venue at Carolina Beer Temple. Thank you for having us.
And man,
we have more
this
in
crowd
store for this year.
They are baying for blood, Dom. They want to see manny-mac die. Will
Manny's-
number one grant their wish?
Max says he's not scared. I beg to differ. And now, he's got a cell phone in the ring?
Oh my God! I
That's
hope
not-
that manny-mac has insurance on that.
It definitely wasn't a Nokia.
Oh God, now he's gonna have to drive up to North Lake to get it fixed.
Who wants to go there?
It's a real pain in the ass. We will be back in that area this time soon in 2025 in
All right.
the Huntersville area.
I'm going to say what I can say legally. If it walks like a chicken, acts like a chicken, it's a chicken, and that's manny-mac right now.
Chickens actually have hair on their head, though.
Well, thanks for insulting me, Jack.
Oh, come on, Dom. You make it work.
Yeah.
manny-mac, he needs to accept reality.
Mac, now in the ring. Is this going to be like the alternate ending of Mac and Me?
That was the one, the E.T. ripoff for McDonald's.
Yes!
And wait a minute, what's number one doing? Number one has crawled under. Oh, wait a minute, that's J.P. Lehman's briefcase.
What is
J.P. Lehman probably
got?
wondering where the hell his briefcase is as he goes off to Aruba or Jamaica or wherever you want to take it.
That's where the insider trading documents went.
Bermuda, Bahama? Come on,
Come
baby mama.
on, pretty mom.
Maybe you went to Key Largo or Montego or a little place called Kokomo.
We'll get there faster if we take it slow, Jack.
And manny-mac certainly taking it slow here. And man, these kids are really having it for manny-mac. Look at there's little babies right in front of us. They're not fazed by all this violence.
What a dirtball Manny-Mac is.
And now manny-mac using his Gucci shoes as a weapon.
Is it Gucci?
That's what Manny claims.
I think it's a knockoff.
What, you got it from some Chinese kids?
No, I'm just saying, no self-respecting Gucci owner would use a Gucci shoe as a weapon.
I mean, you seem like someone who can't afford Gucci, so you're not one to talk, Dom.
I can't.
Again, you spend too much money on Magic the Gathering cards.
Dragon Storm Tarkir coming out in 2 weeks from the time of this show, which is March 29th, 2025. The manny-mac, though, choking number one in the corner.
Manny, in full control of this situation. Number one needs to get aggressive and fast. With number one. Oh! Number one got an ass-kicking programmed into him. And Manny-Mac's about to be the recipient. Dom, I think we're about... Oh, wait a minute. The referee was knocked out.
The referee's been hit in the eyes with Manny-Mac's foot.
So even though number one is about to go to Memphis... Oh, wait a minute. Quest is back out. As well as Prime Noah.
Cam, though, going for the Memphis elbow. Calling for it. Oh, let me guess, it's the sledgehammer.
And look at this, I'm now on I'm gonna call Noah a bitch. I did it. I spoke truth to power.
Oh no, and now Manny arrogant with his cockiness. Oh no.
Oh my God, Manny-Mac.
What is this called, the Ballantine elbow?
Oh Lord. As now Manny-Mac going for the Ballantine elbow. Disgusting.
No, not like this. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. As Manny-Mac.
Here are your winners. Team Money Enterprises.
Well, I'm soft now, Dom.
Money Enterprises victorious because of that POS Quest and Manny.
That bitch Noah still has not accepted my request to be part of this IG Live. But what can I expect from Money Enterprises? But man, Dom, I won't let Money Enterprises rain on this parade. What a debut show at the new Carolina Beer Temple.
What an amazing show, except for what's just transpired here at Carolina Beer Temple for XWW Survival. Our debut show here at the Carolina Beer Temple. Thank you for having us. Don't forget, XtremeTVOnline.com, $4.99 a month. First 5 days are free. My name is Dom Douglas. With me has been
the radio star Jack Wiley. Thank you once again for continuing to support Extreme World Wrestling. Innovation required, violence expected.